Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Sam from The Beauty In It Reseller, and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay. And today I have a what sold video to go over what sold in the last week, how much it sold for, how long it took to sell, what the costs were, the fees, shipping, and then also what my net profit was for each item. This is good for finding out what items sell really well, what takes a little bit longer to sell, and so you'll have some BOLOs that you can look out for. So the first item that I sold is this MLB Power Pros PlayStation 2 game. This was an item that I picked up in a lot of PlayStation items, so this is one of the last two that are still in my inventory. So everything else has sold and I've made a really great profit, but this one was a lower price item. I ended up taking an offer of $4.50 on eBay, and the buyer paid $5 in shipping. The cost of goods on this game was $1, and with shipping and fees it was $5.28. So my total profit on this game was $3.22, but like I said, I sold a bunch of other PlayStation items, so the lot as a whole has really done well, and it's taken 222 days for this game to sell, and I just have one more, and it's Crash Bandicoot, which I'm actually kind of surprised hasn't sold. That was a classic for me when I was in high school, so I'm hoping someone will be nostalgic and will want to pick that one up and buy out the end of the lot. Next, I sold a bundle on Poshmark, including a Miami bomber kind of moto jacket, faux leather, a pair of workout leggings, and a scarf. And the workout leggings and scarf were actually both from my personal closet, so those had a lower cost of goods. Together, the bundle, I had sent out an offer of $30 with $4.99 shipping. The cost of goods was just on the jacket, which was $5, and with shipping and fees it was $13.45. So my total profit off of that bundle was $16.54. And the personal items, I don't really have a time frame for how long, but the jacket took 83 days to sell. Next, we have the Free People Harem pants that I picked up from a liquidation pallet, and this is a mistake on my part. I forgot what my cost of goods was on this item, and in my mind I had $8 and some odd cents, but that was actually for the shorts that were included in that lot that I picked up. So I ended up sending out an offer for $31 and free shipping. And so the cost of goods was $14.63, and with shipping and fees it was $13.65. So I did actually make a profit, but accidentally I probably should not have sent out an offer that low. I only made $2.72, and it took 40 days for this one to sell. So it's okay, I have plenty more that I need to sell. Hopefully I'll make more of a profit on those. But yeah, that was definitely a mistake on my part, not remembering or looking at what the original cost of goods was. Next, we have another item from my personal closet. I sold a pair of Old Navy workout leggings with kind of a color blocking pattern, and these sold for an offer that my Posher VA had sent of $18 with $4.99 in shipping. The cost of goods was $0 because it was from my personal closet, and with shipping and fees it was $11.05. So the total profit on this was $11.94, which is actually pretty great because I never buy things that are full price. I always buy things on sale. So I can't imagine I spent more than $20 on that. So I got to wear them and then recoup half of my original cost, which is great. And when you no longer find that you're wearing an item or using an item, it is always great that you're able to sell on your platform. So this one took 44 days to sell once I listed it. I took an offer on this Adidas jacket. It was one that I picked up in the summer, and I thought it would sell better than it did. just because it is that kind of like retro look, and I do think that those retro jackets do well on eBay. However, there was the zipper pull had fallen off, which I didn't realize when I picked it up. I hadn't really inspected it super well just because I was at a yard sale. And this sold for an offer of $13.50, and the buyer paid $10.70 in shipping. The cost of goods was only 50 cents, so I'm happy with this sale. So with shipping and fees, it was $11.23, and so my total profit was $12.47, which I'll take. It sat for 188 days, so I really just needed to clear out that space so that I could add more high value items to my inventory. Next is another personal item. I sold this Southern frock printed dress. It's kind of got you know, that preppy Southern vibe to it, and I really liked it, but it just did not fit correctly. And it was a dress that I had originally purchased off of Poshmark. I accepted an offer on eBay of $22 and $6 in shipping. The cost of goods was $0, and with shipping and fees it was $12.30. So the total profit on this was $15.70, which is a little disappointing because I didn't end up wearing it. It just didn't look right, and I do think I spent more than that. So I'm down money on that, but I've had it in my closet for a couple of years now and haven't worn it. So I just needed to make room, kind of clear out, and I'm glad that I was able to get the $15.70 back. And this one took 84 days to sell. I had picked up a lot of Reformation items as well as a few different brands from The RealReal recently, and I had actually purchased a pair of jeans from Reformation for myself, but once I got them home and tried them on, I just did not like the fit or the style. It just didn't look right on me. And so I did end up listing them because with The RealReal, when you buy items that are on sale, they are not, you can't return them. So I did list them and accepted an offer on eBay of $50 plus $5 in shipping. The cost of goods was $30, and with shipping and fees it was $16.20. So my total profit, I'm happy that I made a profit, was $8.80, which is a bit lower, but I was not buying to resell, I was buying for myself. So I'm glad that I was able to make a profit. And they only took 17 days to sell. Next we have this J. Jill wool shirt, and this actually I don't know what happened. I took pictures of it, and my process is that once I bring an item in, I source an item, I will kind of have a death pile, and then I will take pictures, and once I take pictures I can put it into my inventory, put it away, put a label on my spreadsheet knowing where I put it, and over time I will use that kind of stock of photos that I have and begin listing items. So I must have deleted the pictures at some point because I know I did take pictures, but I don't know, I must have deleted them because once I list an item I go through and delete the photos so that I have room on my phone and on my computer. And so I must have deleted it and never got the item listed. And I was going through my inventory recently, just kind of reshuffling, and realized that I had this item and I hadn't remembered seeing it on my eBay or Poshmark. So I finally got that relisted. I took pictures of it. It sold, I think again this was an offer in eBay, yes it was, for $19.99, and the buyer paid $5 in shipping. The cost of goods was $2.98, and with shipping and fees it was $3.56. So the total profit on this one was $14.66, and it took around 74 days to sell, but I think it was around 6 days after I actually got it listed. Next up is an item from my recent haul from Style Encore. They had $1 clearance, and I picked up this LL Bean checkered button-down shirt. It was in excellent condition, and I picked it up because it is a 3X, which larger sizes do sell really well for me on eBay. So when you're outsourcing, definitely keep the plus sizes in mind as good sales, especially for eBay. I accepted an offer on this for $25 and the buyer paid $5 in shipping. The cost of goods was $1 and with shipping and fees it was $9.26. So my total profit was $19.74 and it took 11 days to sell. From my first Lululemon haul that I had done from Style Encore a few months ago, I sold this gray quarter zip. And there's only one item left from that haul, so I hope that sells soon so I can kind of total up everything that I made from that Lululemon haul. This quarter zip I sent an offer for $54 and $4.99 in shipping. The cost of goods was a little bit higher on this one. For an older piece, it was $30. With shipping and fees, it was $18.25. So the profit on this one was probably not worth picking it up. I probably should have left this one, but it was $10.74. But it also took 86 days to sell. So I definitely want to be a little bit more selective when it comes to Lululemon. I prefer picking up jackets and accessories like scarves. I've found that the tanks, the bras, the Wonder Underpants, they will sell, but you want to pick them up for a low cost of goods. And so when doing retail arbitrage from Style Encore, I am trying to be a little bit more selective of what I pick up. Next we have this awesome camera bag. I think it's an amazing bag. It's a backpack from Tamrac, and I have sold camera bags in the past and they've sold really well. Camera straps, camera bags. So I was really surprised that this bag took so long to sell. It was getting a lot of attention on eBay. Someone did send me an offer of $14, which I accepted, and they paid $9.90 in shipping. The cost of goods was $5.99, and with shipping and fees it was $11.92. So my total profit was a little disappointing. I made $5.99 and it did take 29 days for this to sell. I really thought that it would have had a higher sale price, but maybe it's a little bit more common. But yeah, I'm going to continue sourcing camera equipment and bags and straps because they do really well. The next item I have is from the TJ Maxx Yellow Tag clearance event. It is this snake print sweater from Sundry, which is an Anthropology brand, and a buyer had made an offer. We went back and forth a few times and finally we came to the price of $28 with $7.45 in shipping. The cost of goods on this one was a little bit higher than some of the others, which is why I was pretty firm on the back and forth. And that was $15. With shipping and fees, it was $13.05. So my total profit on this was $7.40, which is a little bit lower, but it was one of the items that I was going to return if it didn't sell within the 30 days. So I figured, why not just get the $7.40 and make a profit rather than having to slug it back to TJ Maxx to return. This one took 23 days to sell. Next item is this Kansas City Chiefs hat, which was actually a little funny. I was wondering if I would get a return for this item. It sold the day or the morning of their game that they lost, which removed them from the playoffs. And it sold for $12.99 plus $3 in shipping. The cost of goods was $3 and with shipping and fees it was $6.43. So the total profit was $6.56. I love sourcing hats. I think they're just so easy for me to store, and even though the profit that I make on them is a little bit lower, I like how quickly they sell and how easy they are. This one actually did take a little bit longer because it was more of a generic hat. It took 128 days to sell, but for me, I really like sourcing hats, so I'm going to continue doing that, and hopefully this buyer won't return this hat since they are not going to be going to the Super Bowl. Another sports related item, I sold these Yankee shoes. They were really interesting. I picked them up from a yard sale. They sold for $14.99 on eBay, and the buyer paid $9.65 in shipping. The cost of goods was $2, which was pretty cool since they were brand new shoes. And then with shipping and fees, it was $11.04. So my total profit was $11.60, and it took 174 days to sell, which is understandable. They didn't sell within the baseball season last year. So now that we're heading towards spring and spring training, I'm glad that those have sold. Next we have this pair of Rock & Republic jeans for men. These sold on eBay for $19.99 plus $10.70 in shipping. The cost of goods was $2.99, and with shipping and fees it was $12.63. So my total profit was $15.07, and they took 92 days to sell. I'm not sure that I would continue picking up this brand, but I'm happy with that profit. It just took a little bit longer than I thought based on the comps that I was seeing when I did pick them up. Next we have another Poshmark bundle. This one was really exciting. They picked up the Avec les Filles Star coat from the yellow tag clearance sale. I love that coat. I really wish I could keep it, but I would rather have the profits. They also picked up a dress from Reformation, the Carmencita red dress, which is super gorgeous. And then they picked up a Express Portofino shirt with tropical print. And they had created a bundle. I sent them an offer for $220 and free shipping after a few minutes. And the cost of goods was $91.99 between the three items. And with shipping and fees, it was $51.45. So my total profit between the three items was $66.56. The coat took 22 days to sell. The dress took 10 days, so definitely continue to pick up Reformation dresses. And then the shirt took 115 days. Also from the TJ Maxx Yellow Tag clearance event, I sold the Skull Cashmere 360 sweater, and a buyer had made an offer of $90 and paid $7.45 in shipping. The cost of goods was $44, and with shipping and fees it was $25.45. So my total profit on this was $28, and it took 23 days to sell. From my recent Lululemon haul, I sold this scarf. My Posher VA had made an offer on this one of $53 with $4.99 shipping on Poshmark, and the cost of goods was $10.40. With shipping and fees it was $18.05. So my total profit on this one was $29.54, and it took 8 days to sell. The last item that I sold is this gorgeous rainbow skirt from Reformation. It's the B skirt, and this sold on Poshmark. The buyer, I believe, had made an offer of $70 and paid $7.45 in shipping. The cost of goods on the Real was $30, and with shipping and fees it was $21.45. So my total profit on this was $26, and it took 10 days to sell. So another item that I will definitely be on the lookout for. It'll be easy to find because it is so bright and colorful. So that's everything that sold. I would love it if you could leave a comment below letting me know what you've been selling recently. What has been your best sale? Is there anything that you never would pick up again? I would definitely love to know. If you like this video, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, I would love it if you could also subscribe. I am trying to grow this channel, so I would love it if you could join me, and I will catch you on the next one.